Hello, everyone, and thank you for visiting. Welcome to Journey into Hopefulness, and welcome to a brand new year, 2020. Um, Last year, I ran into some challenges that kept me from updating my channel as frequently as I would have liked to, but those challenges have been overcome, and I am ready for a fresh new year and ready for a fresh new take on my channel. Like many of you, excuse me, it's a fresh new year, so I wanted to look at what goals that I had. I wanted to, with a fresh set of eyes and a fresh awareness, um, what do I want to accomplish this year? What goals do I want to set for myself? What goals do I want to set for my channel? And as many of you are, I have been through a long process of healing from being alienated from my daughter, and I want to share with you some of the ways that I have found healing. And I hope that you will share with me some of the ways that you have found to heal from not having your child in your life, from having been erased from their life. And I hope that we can build a community around those healing ideas, the sharing, the uplifting of one another, to inspire and motivate each other. And one of the ways that I find healing is through reading. And I am very big into Goodwilling. Go to Goodwill retail stores quite often, looking for things that I can use for myself or for other members of my family, but also to resell. And we have a Goodwill outlet close to where I live. And of course, they have big bins of books. And every once in a while, a book just sort of jumps into my hands and begs to be read. And the book that I am in the process of reading now, I really wanted to share with you. I thought that this would be a good way to start my videos for the new year and get your input on what I'm reading. And also, if you've got some books that have motivated you, have helped you through your healing, share them. But the book that I'm reading now is The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People by David Niven, and what scientists have learned and how you can use it. So I would like to start off just reading a little bit of the introduction. It's got some key points, I think, and I will be reading it from the viewpoint of the author of the book. So the introduction is titled, "All I Can Do Is Point and Hope You Look." Harry Gilman has spent his career studying people, and he knows that often what many people want and need is right in front of their faces, if only they could see it. No one can snap their fingers and make someone happy. What you can do is help people to see what is useful for them to see. What you can do is point and hope they look. Harry Gilman is a psychology professor. He could have carved a fine existence out of publishing academic research and lecturing on that research to his colleagues. But unlike many professors, Harry didn't see his job as publishing scientific papers for scientific readers. He said in a seminar one time, "What would be the point of finding out something and then never telling anyone who could really use the information? Why play 'I've got a secret' your entire life?" Psychology professors who figure out a better way to think about life spend their career sharing it with other professors. One of the many things that made Harry an extraordinary teacher was that he cared. In his psychology seminars, he required every student to submit a notebook, a bound, marbleized notebook to be exact, every week. In it we were told to write something, anything. What did we think about? What were our concerns? What were our hopes and our fears? These were the questions the students returned to week after week. We were so taken with the process that many of us shared our notebooks with one another. Max Lear, one of my classmates, almost always wrote about his relationship with his father, a man who never seemed satisfied with his life or with Max. Harry would read our stories closely and comment on them. To Max, Harry wrote, "Max, for some people there are no victories, just alternate forms of losing." I'm sure that many of us can see that in some people in our lives. That phrase never left me. It was a powerful way of sending home the point that Harry had been making in class. Much in life is simply a matter of perspective. It's not inherently good or bad, a success or failure. It's how we choose to look at things that makes the difference. "What do you make of life? That's the question," Harry said to the class. "Sugar, flour, and eggs. Are they good or bad? You could make of them a cake, or you could just make a mess. But then that cake or that mess, is it good or bad? Can you make it good? Well, of course. Can you make it bad? Certainly." Another day, Harry impressed upon me and my classmates what he called the nearly boundless capacity of humans to ignore the long-term implications of their decisions while they focus on short-term effects. He spoke of the difference between an impartial, logical observer who would always make long-term decisions and the person who can't see beyond their immediate gratification. A child will always reach for the lollipop. Only the adult watching thinks tooth decay and lack of nutrition, Harry said. We have to strive to be the adult watching above, not just living the moment, but seeing from outside ourselves what is happening, what should be happening. What things are we doing that will ultimately hurt us? Harry's classes interested us, and Harry inspired us. With graduation fast approaching, our conversation often drifted to the subject of our futures and career choices. "What can you do with psychology?" Harry asked us rhetorically. "All we can do is give out the best answers we have. Then people have a chance to use them." On graduation day, I went up to Harry to shake his hand. "I don't know how to thank you, Harry. You made me a better person." "Thank you, David," Harry responded. "But I didn't make you a better person. All I can do is point and hope you look." And that, when I read that, that is my goal for the channel this year. I want to bring you thought-provoking ideas, things to challenge your way of thinking about your situation. Whether you are still erased from your child's life, whether you have your child back in your life, what is your perspective on what happened and how you came to the point that you are at right now? If you are still stuck in the anger and the resentment and the frustration and just in a place of angst and chaos, are you willing to change your perspective to come out of that? If you are already in that place of peace and joy and acceptance and are able to step outside of the situation and see the whole situation for what it really is, how did you get to that point? How were you able to change your perspective? How were you able to walk outside of the turmoil of having lost your child to accepting that this is life, this is what life has given you, and this is the path that you must walk on at this point in time? I want to develop a discussion around that and hopefully inspire and motivate each other to continue walking on that path of acceptance and peace and joy. And hopefully, if you are coming into this channel for the first time, we will be able to inspire and motivate you, and perhaps just give you a different perspective to consider. So I am going to end here for today, but I will be back. I'm hoping to post a video every day. I'm going to read, and hopefully you guys will comment and we can have a discussion. Hoping to figure out how to go live with my channel so that we can have an active live discussion at some point in time. But I'm so glad that you decided to join me, and I hope that you will continue to join me and that we can motivate each other to continue on our healing paths. I just want to let you know again that I thank you. If you are new to viewing my channel, please subscribe. Follow me so that you'll get the notifications when I come back on, and please join the discussion. Please give me your comments, your viewpoints. While I put these videos out to try and help other people, I love it when you all comment back to me, because it does help me. It truly does, and that's one of the big reasons that I'm doing this, is to find that like-minded community. So just want to leave everybody with something that I decided to do last year with my husband, and we're always reminding each other that this moment, this very moment, not even today, but this very moment is really all that we have in life. You are not promised each additional moment after that. So each moment that you are given is such a gift, and you have to live it. You have to step into that moment and live it to your fullest. Hopefully in peace and joy. But what we did is we got tattoos to remind us. It's always here, right under our eyes, to live for now. Always, you've got to live for now. So I want to leave you with that thought. Please live for now. And please come back and join me next time, and we'll continue into this journey into the 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.